Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, I hope everybody having a blessed day. I hope everybody having a whole blessed. Oh, that's better. Having a blessed day. Hey, look. I know y'all. I read a lot of the comments on that the video that I just put on the fan page about people being backstage. I really appreciate y'all. Everybody that's in the industry, in the entertainment industry, understand the importance of artists trying to get in the right mental space before they perform. And artists can't get in the right mental space before they perform when people are backstage being a whole distraction. It ain't nothing but a shit show. That's all it is. It's a shit show. It's promoters trying to flex, trying to let all his cousins and aunties and classmates backstage. And then the promoter want to be cool with the artist so he can get cheaper rates next time and talking directly to you about more dates that they want to do instead of talking to your agent and the people that they booked the show with. And a lot of time, man, people get mad and they get offended because they don't like correction. And I don't tell nobody how to be. Be how you want to be. If you want to shit on yourself, I don't care. If you don't wash your face and brush your teeth, I don't care. If you don't comb your hair, I don't care. But when what you do have an effect on me, I'm going to say something. You know, and standing on the stage and watching people in the audience, because comedians, we read the audience. I'm looking at them and I'm looking at what they're looking at. So if I'm looking at the audience and the audience looking over there, that means something is going on over there. Because the spotlight and the microphone is right here. Why are you looking over there? What they're looking over there, that means there's somebody's on stage. So my instincts kick in. I'm looking, say, I can't tell y'all how many years I had to walk over there with the microphone and say, hey, can you get off the stage, please? In front of the whole audience, I said, get off the stage. I don't care if you are the promoter. And one time I handed the promoter the microphone. I said, you go ahead, you do it. Go, here, take the mic. Go. Oh, you don't want, okay, well, get off the stage. It's not the OJs. The comedians, we do our shows by ourselves. We don't need no help. We don't need you on stage trying to be seen on your cell phone, talking to somebody in the audience. Yeah, you know, comedians wrote a whole movie about it called Janky Promoters. That shit is real. I love professionalism. We don't just do it on stage at comedy shows. We do it in church. Somebody up trying to sing, the deacon pretending that something wrong with the microphone and adjusting the cord, adjusting the mic stand. And when you should have did all that before the church, too much walking in front of the pastor when the pastor's trying to speak, too much stuff going on behind the pastor, just no etiquette. No etiquette. I can't tell you, man, how many times I'm sitting up here watching the church or whatever, and you got people behind the pastor. That's probably why they start taking them out the choir stand, chewing gum, talking, doing too much, standing behind the pastor because it's a distraction. You know, sometimes we just get too comfortable doing everything that we want to do. And, you know, and me just as a member, one of the reasons why I sit closer to the back, just in case I have to tip out, I don't like walking in front of the pastor, especially when the word is going forth. Or walk out on a speaker. I'm embarrassed to walk out. If I have to walk out and I have to go, I try to make sure that I go to the bathroom before the speaker come on stage, because I don't want to take no attention away from the speaker. So I make sure that I sit still and I'm quiet, you know, when a speaker is up there speaking, or when a pastor is speaking, or when a comedian is performing, or whatever, you know. We just need to have etiquette. And I'm just glad that I had good grandparents. You have to go back and rewind it. I'm just glad that I had good grandparents that actually sat down and taught me manners, home training, and respect. And a lot of us don't have it. But there is one promoter that I will still work for. One African-American promoter that has the nod. Any show that he want to do, I'll do shows with him. But I love them all, and I'm friends with some of them, but I just don't want to do any work with them because when I perform, we're not friends. I'm not friends with the promoter when I'm performing. I'm a performer. So when I perform, my job is to connect with the audience. But when promoters become your friend, they become too familiar, too comfortable, too many people backstage, giving you too many details, which get you off your focus. Yeah, man, we're trying to get you down in Jacksonville. Hey, trying to focus on the show, which we're worried about tonight. Let's make sure that tonight go good. And I hate to say this, man, you do shows. When I was on the Martin tour, you didn't even know who paid you. Only thing you know, you got all your money in your account before you get there. And they just kind of stay in there, and they don't even watch the show half the time. They back there in the production office, taking care of business. And every now and then you can see a few of them, black and white, and they come walk, but they don't bother the talent. And ain't nobody backstage but the comedians. Cause Martin didn't play that shit. Martin Lawrence is a true professional. I mean, when Martin come down the hall with them bodyguard, that hallway is clear. As a matter of fact, I'm so respectful. I never got comfortable with Martin Lawrence. I'm so respectful. I knock on the door and ask his security guard, would it be okay if I go in and say good evening? And I go in there, me and Martin Lawrence had a ritual. We go in, I'm like, what's up? He's like, what's up, Rickey, Smiley? I'm like, what up, Martin? And we pounded up and we hugged. I said, you ready? I said, all right, sound like they laughing out there tonight. And then right before he go on stage, sometimes I go over to him and just give him like this pumped up look, like, let's go. Like, let's go. And I get in the fist fight, he getting and boom. And then I run to the side. Next thing you know, he coming on stage. Comedians be needing that space to get each other pumped up for the job. You know what I'm saying? D-Ray, Bruce, you know what I'm saying? Chico, you know, DC Young Fly. We all be dapping up and vibing off each other, pumping each other up. But with all these other people in the mix, comedians don't really get an opportunity to vibe. We develop chemistry together when we able to stand there together and talk. And D-Ray and I insult each other on his clothes and my clothes and his shoes and my shoes. Because D-Ray be wearing some ugly shit. Okay, he always talking about my clothes. And I roasted his ass back. But that's what we do, big brother, little brother. We developing chemistry. We getting a vibe going. But with you in the way, talking about, come on, can you take a picture with my auntie? You know, it's annoying. You know, you do stuff like that after the show. When the show is over, I don't care who come backstage. But during the performance, stay your ass on stage. Stay your ass. If you ain't telling jokes, stay your ass and watch the video. Go to the fan page, watch the video, and you can see me clearing the stage. And most of the time, the DJ have 15 people with him. Why are these people with the DJ? You ain't even carrying crates no more. All the songs in the computer. Why you got all these people? What do they do? You know, and it's okay for radio station people to be there. Just the ones that's going to go on stage and open up the show and throw out T-shirts in the audience. That's fine. You know, and comedians that have their wives, girlfriend, whatever, usually sit on the other side of the stage. But stay out of the way. You got to walk past people talking to you before you go on stage and you get distracted. Or even if they don't say nothing at all, it's awkward because they don't know you, you don't know them, and it's awkward. And you just want to get on stage to get away from them because it's just because it's awkward and uncomfortable. You know, hey, thank you, BJ Bell, man, for being a true professional. You know what I'm saying? You know, and just like I said, even in church, you know what I'm saying? Stop doing so much. Start having some etiquette. Stop moving around when someone is speaking or up giving a speech and doing too much. Do the microphone really need adjusting? Do the cord need to be wrapped up right then? Right? Do you need to do all this stuff while the speaker is speaking? Are you just being extra and just want to be seen? And I see through stuff like that. That's one thing about God. God will at my age give you a sense of discernment that's unreal. You can see through stuff. Be like, go somewhere and sit down, get away from here. Here come the promoter with all that jivey talking, slick talking, fast talking, and all that kind of stuff. You ain't impressing nobody, man. Don't nobody want to go on the road and do no more shows. I'd rather be at home with my grandkids. So you don't excite me by telling me you got some more dates and talking about business and all that kind of stuff. It's not the time and place for it. You call us doing business hours and talk business. So watch the video. That's all it is, Terrence. Just be wanting to be seen, flexing. Do it for the vine. And I see through stuff. I see through fake people. I can't stand pretentious, fake people. Like my discernment is like super sensitive when it comes to people that's not genuine and sincere. But when you get them people, man, that come backstage after the show, hey, shake your hand, how you doing, Mr. Smiley? And you don't even have to say Mr. Smiley. Some people are so damn respectful, they say Mr. Smiley. And I'm like, okay, these people apparently got home training. I just show them extra love because of how much respect they have. So respectful. I meet so many people that's so respectful and so kind and so awesome. And I show so much love to them because it's rare. It's rare. One thing my grandmama taught me, my grandma's name is Maddie Smiley. That was her name. Too comfortable and too familiar too soon. Come here, come in, just grab on you. Then all the sisters think they everybody mama or think they everybody auntie. Come on here, we ain't finna do nothing. How are you today? Nice to meet you. Would it be okay? Your language. And dudes be doing it too. Hey man, I don't have to do anything. But if you would like. See, I don't like all that slick, smooth, jivey ass talk. Man, you got to, because when you tell somebody you got to, you make that person feel like they have to do it. Take that out of your vocabulary. How are you? Nice to meet you. I really enjoyed myself. Welcome to Greenville, South Carolina. Do you need anything while you're in Greenville? Would you like food? Is there anything you need? But hospitality when somebody come to your city. First thing I do when I meet people in Birmingham, hey, welcome to our city. Is there anything you need while you're here? Well, welcome to Birmingham. Enjoy the city. You can go over here for food. You can go over here for entertainment. If you need anything, hit me up on Instagram and I can point you in the right direction. All right, pleasure meeting you and welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham. Instead of trying to get something, you're offering. And they just don't teach manners like that anymore. I was taught that as a kid. I was on the hospitality committee at church, welcoming people to our church, making people feel comfortable and welcome, when they visit, to our church. And you just don't have that anymore. Because everybody's too busy trying to hustle to get something. Man, you got that. I tell people whenever they say that word to me, I say, I don't have to do anything. Well, I said, no, I'm going by what you said. He said, man, I got to get in that. Man, you got to take a picture. I don't have to do anything, but if you would like a picture, see how polite that is? Instead of that street hustle word, you got, it is manipulative because it make you feel like if they say you got, it make you feel like you have to. When they say you got, you feel like you have to. I would like to take a picture. Would that be okay with you, Mr. Smith or Mr. John? Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. Appreciate you. And again, it's a pleasure to meet you. If you need anything in Birmingham, here's my card. Let me know. Manners. And we don't have them anymore. And when I do meet people, Robin said on here, people are so ready to obligate somebody else's time, efforts. It's just annoying. Just because I can doesn't mean that I want to. That's an absolutely correct statement. No etiquette. And you can Google etiquette. I'm talking about, man, if ain't nobody taught you or whatever, Just always, whatever you do, like Denise Cambridge said on here, always be considerate of others. Put them first before you put yourself. Yes, sir. Next time is definitely gonna be different. I'm not working with that promoter anymore. The one where I had to go backstage, that nigga was talking about doing 2 intermissions. I'm like, hell no. No, they just, it's not even about the money for me anymore. It's about the experience. So if you're not bringing me a good experience as a performer, man, I don't need the money. I don't want to go through all of that just to try my best to have a good show. But that promoter in Greenville, South Carolina, did it right. And he is the only African-American promoter I would be doing shows for. There might be one more just off the top of my head, but he did it right. He got it right. So y'all remember that, man. Just remember when you're in church or just anywhere you are, just always remember etiquette and remember to consider others first before yourself and your selfish need. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't going to die if you don't take a picture with Brian McKnight. You ain't going to go home and lose any sleep because you didn't. You know what I'm saying? What if he got a phone call that is his auntie, his favorite auntie died? And he looking a certain way. You know, people be going through stuff. Even if it's the mayor or somebody on the city council, you need to get your street paid. Pay attention to body language. We have peripheral vision. We see you. And if people don't make eye contact with you, have enough discretion to say, hey, let me just pull back and let me just be quiet and be still. When they get ready, they'll come to you. That's what Uncle Bruce taught me on the sideline. When Lynn Swan was standing right there, and it was somebody, and Joe Namath. It was Joe Namath and Lynn Swan. They were standing right there. I got excited. I was in the 9th grade. My Uncle Bruce said, hey, chill out. When they get ready, they'll come over here and speak to you. He said, be cool. And I stood there. And I didn't say another word. I didn't move. Next thing you know, Lynn Swan and Joe Namath came over and shook my hand and gave me an autograph and signed my sideline pass at an Alabama-Auburn game. The year Bo Jackson ran the wrong way. That play when Brent Fullwood got tackled on the 2-yard line. And I learned that from my uncle, Anthony Bruce Smiley, who just celebrated his 60th birthday, by the way. But I learned to be cool. I don't give a shit if the president walk in. Be cool. Be cool. They'll come to you. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. I'm finna go and get in my yard and work. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. But watch the video. Peace.